Hello again. We're back. Try that. We are having issues. We are having issues. Crazy. Crazy issues. Alright. So, we're having a lot of issues here. And I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. We're listening to that song again that my buddy made. It's damn good. Here's the problem. Here's what we're dealing with. So this is Valley. She's the next character that I'm going to rig and get ready to go. She's got a lot of accessories that she comes with here. Check this out. Get y'all's heads out of the gutter. She's fully dressed, and we're not being naughty here. So here's the deal. We need to get okay. Here's the problem. First problem is this. We're starting off at the very base layer. Let's start off here. Now, that's another thing. So, okay, keep in mind, I have imported all of this from Nomad. This is where you can run into some problems with Nomad. It looks centered. It looks perfectly centered, right? It is. It is perfectly centered on the grid. It looks great location-wise. But then if I select it, then go to sculpt mode, and I turn on the x-axis, the x-axis is over here. And I'm not Blender savvy enough to know how to fix that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on some pretty chill music. Just something that won't get us in trouble on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. And we're going to try to get this x-axis figured out. Now, normally, what you would do is go into edit mode, select it like this. See all those? Look at all that. That is an insane amount of polygons, by the way. Then you go into mesh and you go to snap to symmetry. And I'll show you what that does. Snap to symmetry is going to basically re-symmetrize. It's going to average out each side, and it's going to basically figure out where the center should be. It's got a lot of polygons to go, so it's taking a minute. Now this is what it does, and I'm not sure why it's doing this, but I'm not too happy with it. Check that out. It ruins my whole mesh. Why and how, I don't know. But it is absolutely destroying it, and it's lagging like nobody's business. Very, very dense topology over here. It's obvious that this is where it thinks the center was. Did it at least fix the problem? I haven't tested that yet. No, it did not. Alright, fuck that. Never mind. Just forget that. Forget it. We don't care. We're not going to worry about that. We are not going to worry about it. What we're going to worry about is what does it look like when I try to... Because this cursor, the 2D cursor, is right where it should be. I'm going to assume these things are glitched. We're not going to worry about it right now. What we're going to try, though, is adding a plane. Rotate that on the x-axis 90, and then we're gonna grab that, lift it up on the z-axis way up here. We're just gonna see how this could potentially work. Turn on that. We're gonna go face. We're gonna go face nearest. No, face. Back face culling, align to rotation to target, rotation and scale. I think that's everything. I've done this enough. I should should know this. So we've got ourselves a plane. This is how you retopologize. This is how you would retopologize anyway. Let's grab that. Yeah, let's do this thing now. We're gonna do this. Edit. Yeah, edit. We're gonna auto mirror it. We're gonna go into edit mode. All scale. Grab. So what auto mirror is doing for us is it is automatically mirroring this. The name didn't give that away. Imagine that. Something that says auto mirror and it's automatically mirroring. Crazy. The good news is that it looks like retopologizing would totally be possible. Oh yeah. Even though, for whatever reason, the model itself is way off, for whatever reason, it's glitching, doesn't matter. That's part of the problem you're going to experience when importing your original mesh from another program. That's just the way it is. Them's the breaks, kid. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need to use that. I don't think I'm going to. I think I can just delete it, because I'm going to try and do something different. I'm going to pause the music for a second. And I'm going to research a second here. Where's that video? I'm learning all this as I go. Keep that in mind. Also, I don't think I have YouTube connections up. I don't think I can see the chat live in my yeah, I can't see it in my OBS. I'll check in on the YouTube comments as it comes, though. I have it playing over here on my other window, so we'll check it out. We'll check it out as I can. And then I'm gonna need to figure out why it's not feeding to my OBS. So back to what I was saying. We're gonna go YouTube. We're gonna go to my sculpting playlist. We're gonna figure out. Dicko is who I was following along with every now and again. He's a really good teacher. If you're a 3D artist and you're looking to get into this sort of torture, check out Dikko, Dicko. He is awesome. He does a lot of similar stuff to what I'm trying to get into. Makes short animations. Really, really cool guy. He also does a lot of tutorials that are super interesting and good to follow. And yeah, he's an Aussie, but we're not going to hold that against him. You know, it is what it is. Let's see here. Let's see. Character rigging. I'm looking for the one where he transfers. Transferring a mesh from one to another, converting an existing. That's it. Go here. Dicko here. Based off everything I know thus far, everything I've learned, if I was to just follow my instincts here, I would probably do something like this. So we've got our collection here, number 1, that has Valley. We'll rename that Valley Collection. And we're gonna, can we just add the scene, mesh curve, collection instance? No. I suppose we'd have to import. That is a good. It's another thing. So every time I go to do something like this, I'm always met with a new question. How do I do one little thing so I can do another big thing? And that's why it takes so long at the beginning. All right, scalable vector graphics. No, it's not going to be it. I need to get another Blender file in here. Here's what we're going to do. Cancel that. We'll open another window. We will open another window, yeah. We open this, and we're going to go back. Lev. And we'll open him up. Alright, what I need from this file is very, very little things, just very few things. I need to his eyebrow is not symmetrical. What the fuck is this about, eh? That is a fucking problem, mate. I'm gonna lose my mind a little bit, just a little bit here. We're gonna fix that real fast. That's an issue that I cannot stand. My OCD is gonna kill me. Everything else is fine, but that I can't do it. Okay. I suppose I could just, yeah, we have that. And if we go to click on the rig und adjust pose asset. Kind of gnarly, right? This is the bone structure that I've got laid out underneath. This is what makes it possible for me to move him. This is how complicated this shit can get. Okay, I need to... One thing leads to another, I swear. It's a black hole of just getting sidetracked and sidetracked and sidetracked. Okay. We need to go back into edit mode, I think. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Pose. J's. All. Apply pose. I guess not. God damn it. This is gonna bother me again. Little things, man, I'm telling you. It's the little things that'll get you. And I'm not entirely sure what all these mean down here. They're keys, I know that, and it's part of the dope sheet, which is used for animation, which is probably like little parts in the timeline that... Yeah, okay. Oh, hold up. Okay, this, and we need to see the transform. We're just going to do it the old school way because I don't know how else to do this. I mean, oh. Well, that's just damn nifty. Alright, we're deleting that. And then we're going to this. We're going to select all of that. And we are going to create a new pose asset called T-Pose. Just, I know you can do the exact same thing with reset position and what I just did apparently. Everything is set to 0. And I love that. That's news to me. I love that though. Object. Here. Hide that. Cool. Looks gravy, baby. What if I just... Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So, I'm going to save him. Now, back to what I was doing before I noticed his eyebrow was off just a hair. We're going to duplicate. No, hold up. Shift, hide. Maybe not. Shift, hide. There we go. Okay, so what I need is this topology. This is what I need to carry over to Valley. So I think what we're going to do is create a duplicate. Base mesh. I'm going to create that base mesh. And first, I'm going to just try a brickbat method of just... That won't work. That will not work. I could have told you that wouldn't work, but didn't want to, didn't want to knock it before I tried it. So we need to take this topology over to Valley. So I'm going to look up how to do that. I feel like the answer should be pretty obvious, but I don't know what that answer is. So, in how to move object mesh from one file to another. No shit. No shit. You lie. Copy. Paste. It brought the rig with it. I copied the rig. Uno momento, por favor. Uno momento, por favor, por favor, por favor. Okay. I just need the mesh. So let's just copy the plane. It's going to bring everything. This is the part where I start pulling my hair out even though I'm bald. Alright. We're going to put on some more music. Let that chill in the background. In fact, we're going to do exactly what we did the other day and see if they want a copyright strike. I feel terrible doing that. It makes me so nervous. We're just going to let it do its thing with the music I know to be pretty safe. We're going to keep trying. So, I'm going to go piss in a second. Okay. Let's close that down a little bit. I need the base mesh here. So let's just dip this. Oh, we'll get that away. Copy. Paste. Still bringing over the rig. Oh, the base mesh is there though. Oh, he's way shorter than her. Alright, well this gets us into another conversation. So, scale, for one. And then... Oh my god, that is not how I want everything to work. I want... Might be easier doing it this way. Hold on. Could be easier to do it this way. Let's pull the head and the hands. And then that, and that. Copy. And then let's go back over here. Close all that. Paste. In fact, hold up. Let's do a new collection. paste. That worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Alright, it's already adhering to a couple of the things that I needed it to. So, with that in mind, this could work even better. Because I have the rig already attached to the topology that I needed. So, I tell you what, let's just undo that for a second. Go back over here. And we're going to grab it all. And hope this does not fry my computer, except for the light. Nice corset skirt, clasp chain camera, no camera, no camera. Bun, bottom strands, boots, body no feet. The eyelashes, top hair. Okay. All of that. Bun, bottom strands, boots, body no feet. And body, we're going to copy. It's a lot to copy there. Paste. A lot to paste. We're just going to try it. Yeah. Okay. Sick, sick, sick. Okay. And now we have her in here. So we are going to now save this as a whole different file. Going in here to Valley. We're going to save this now as Valley Graves Blend. Okay, we've created a whole new file. We have the exact same rig in the same file as her now. That's cool. We got her selected. Let's bring her down a smidge. No, I just want to select. Oh, weird. Oh, that's what that button does. Neat, nifty, cool, cool, cool. All right. I don't know what that button does. Asset, library, override, page, copy, delete, select objects. And then we're gonna do that. Scale. Oh dear. Okay. Hold up. I think what we're talking about is bounding box center. We're gonna try that. Scale. You want them all to say the same? Nope. Okay. Let's do 3D cursor. That one down there at the bottom. Scale to that. That's better. That's perfect. Keeps her centered in the whole world. Puts her right where I need her to be. Gets the scale better. Let's mess with it again. She is naturally taller than Liv. Just by a couple inches. But for now, for these purposes, we're gonna put her in the same ballpark. We're gonna try to keep her right about there. Okay. So we've now got as high poly a mesh as I could do on my iPad that I was comfortable doing on my iPad. And we've got Lev here, which we are for now going to remove a lot of. I'll tell you what, we've got this open in this one, don't save, and we're gonna go back. I'm gonna open Lev over here, just make sure everything looks good, just how I left it. He's good. We're gonna leave that alone now. Close it, and then we're gonna come over here to Valley Graves. Cool, cool, cool. And we're gonna get rid of everything but the base mesh for right now. We're gonna get rid of everything, all the clothes. just gonna do this. Keep things simple, keep things safe. Just because I need to use that topology. And then we're gonna do that to her as well. So she's not going anywhere, she's staying right there. Now, I think, I almost messed up. Hands and head and ears. Ears. Alright, we've got her in there now. And now, if I'm not mistaken, I can undo that. Lower it. Base mesh. Go in here. Hit save because it's lagging quite a bit, making me a little nervous. And I think now we can move him over her, like split his body up into portions, and then we put his head over hers, her hand, match them up as best we can. And then I'm nervous. I'm so nervous to try it like this, but I think then what I would do is shrink wrap it. Yeah. It's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna try it. I don't know what that's gonna do yet. I don't know if that's the right way to go, but we're gonna try it. For now, we're gonna stick to. I guess not. We are gonna do that. We're gonna go to Matt Cat. No, we're not. What the hell? That looks good. I like the flats. That's better. Yeah. I don't know how YouTube is gonna like the female form and all that stuff, so we're playing it a little safer than normal here. So we got this, and let's go to edit mode. What just happened? Weird. Okay, I had most of it hidden except his tongue. Good to know. I'll remember that for when I go back to his deal. I have that hidden in edit mode. It's not good. Not bad either. Okay. Moving on. Next thing I need to know is how to split geometry. I think we're gonna hide her for a second. I'm figuring this out. I'm going the best I can do right now. You know what I mean? We are gonna leave the seams as they are. We're gonna select that, and I believe if we hit, so that goes both ways. Here, we'll start up here, and then Control plus, Control numpad plus. Is that getting the mouth in here? I'm not a fan of how I did the mouth, personally. I feel like I could have done that way better. But for now, we ball. Whoa. Okay. That looked good enough. We're just going to double check that I got everything selected in here. That's a good thing I checked. Okay, we're gonna call it good there. And then we're gonna... I wish I was better at all this, because then it wouldn't take me so long to do it all, you know what I mean? It'll happen. I'll get there. Give me time. Okay. So we have that and that. Fuck. I don't want to say it's not duplicate. Split. Manage to split. Alt M. I think that's right. We'll try it. Something's not quite right. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I figured you knew.
Yeah, I popped in and then popped out.
Oh, okay. What's
I
up?
wasn't sure if you were still streaming.
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing. I'm on my way home. Thought I'd call you.
Nice.
Yeah.
How was your day?
It's good. I had a really good day, actually.
Good. I'm glad.
Can stream hear me?
No, I muted everything.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait, yeah. All right. Lord have mercy on my soul. Sorry I was gone for so long. Let's see here. Keep our music running. I don't even think anyone's here, to be honest. But if you are, howdy, howdy, howdy. But we are back, and we are going to try to get this topology put onto Valley. I realized something while I was gone. I remembered something. I'm going to have to... Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Nice. I realized something while I was gone. I'm going to have to... edit. Gonna have to do this. Control M. Grab. No, not what I wanted to do. L. Alt M. Selection. Grab. That's what I wanted. But that mirror is... We'll turn that off for a second. So I think the mirror is what screwed me up there. Grab it on the Z-axis. It's not. It's not. Okay. We won't use clip. Grab. Grab that. Alt-M. Selection. Grab. Motherfucker. Why you do that? Why you do that, huh? Stop. Stop. It's annoying. See. And it's just coming with it. So why are those points staying the same, huh? Huh? After I told them specifically not to do that. Too. What is causing that? Cut and mirror. Let's try taking that off for a second. We turned off the mirror. We turned off the shrink wrap. Cool. Grab. Z. It still does it. We'll just do it like this. We will... recreate it. Good enough. Good enough for the girls I go with. Now if I turn the mirror back on. And then do that. Right back where we started from. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Alright, so now we got the mouth bag out of the head. Only reason I did that is... Ooh, shit. Only reason I needed to worry about it looks like a brain, a very tiny brain. All right. Only reason I worried about that right this second is because I know for a fact I'm gonna need to worry about it later on, especially when I start shrink wrapping this stuff. Which, one thing I want to do, I know that this is gonna stop me from progress right this second in front of y'all, but I don't think anyone's really watching anyway, so I'm not too concerned. I'm going to find that video that I was talking about. All right. Part of me thinks this is not going to work. Part of me thinks I ought to just bite the bullet and re-topologize her. This might be more trouble than it's worth. That's what I'm thinking. Even though it's kind of working. Somewhat. Not really. It's not really working. Not how I want it to. What I'm doing... Let's see here. What I'm doing might... I'm trying to cut a corner. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible while still maintaining quality. And that might not be possible. I might just have to suck it up. That one I think will fit fine. Honestly, the legs look great. I can live with that topology. That's the easy part, though. This looks like dog shit. Oh, complete dog shit. Okay. Let's try this. We'll save for a second, because nothing bad has happened here. The hands don't look that bad, honestly. I don't know. This could work. Oh God, look at that. That looks god awful. I think shrink wrap might be the best way to proceed, or not shrink wrap. Retopologizing, or because I feel like I'm making a mess for myself to clean up. So I've got mirror already assigned. It's interesting that it's treating it like that. Cut mirror and use clip. Yes. Let's do 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 do. We will do this. And then I think we're going to try just sculpting it. No. Edit. Can I just... Is there a... Alright, so we did get the clip part fixed. No, we did not. It's still happening. Oh God, that looks so bad. I think this shortcut is going to end up costing me more time. I think I'm going to end up having to retopologize Valley by herself, which, hey, you know, I've done it once, I can do it again. I've done it a few times now. I can do it again. So I think that's what's going to happen. Because I'm not seeing the bright side to this just yet. But I can retopologize her, no problem. Looks terrible. I wish I knew just a little bit more of what the hell I was doing. All right. The interweb says Wrap 3D. I wonder what that is. Wrap 3D. How much does it cost? Wrap 3D is a program made specifically for doing exactly what I want, and that is, good God. Indie is $570, node locked. I'm not sure what that means, but then the full version is $1,070 according to Google. And you know, at least it's not a subscription. You know what I mean? Like, it could be worse. At least it's not a subscription. It's not so bad. Not so bad. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make two different models. Unfortunately, the rigs will not be between men and women. won't be universal. I can't do that. I don't seem to be able to do that. Unless there's something I'm missing. I don't think there is, though. God. I suppose what I could do... This is something I'm going to have to sleep on. This is something I'm going to have to think about. Because there's a problem here that I can solve. I know I can. Just not sure how to do it just yet. There are other problems as well that I'm going to have to solve. For example, I'm going to have to go back on Lev and retouch up his teeth and the tongue and fix other little things like that. And maybe some texture stuff. I'd like to figure out how to give his body hair, so I can put hair on his arms. Alright. This is something I'm gonna... This is gonna take more time, which is fine. That is just fine. I'm probably gonna end up retopologizing her. Doing it again, which hey, means I get better at retopology. That's just fine. It means I got another skill that I'm sharpening. Yeah. That's why we do this. We figure shit out. We are figuring it out there. That's what we're doing. Copying the topology don't seem to be the right way to go. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So... I say I'm going to put it away for right now. Hop off stream. Because I'm feeling like I'm running out of gas here. I've been doing it all day. It's 4 o'clock. I think that is today's stream, folks. Well, thanks everyone for hopping in, saying hi. I